Hi guys, welcome back to ClickPlate, where we decode some of the internet's most popular recipes. And right now, prawn toast is having a bit of a moment. I'm seeing it on menus all over Los Angeles, all over the world. And my memory of prawn toast is the sort of gammy little ones you'd get from a Chinese takeaway. So I'm hoping we can next level it. I'm hoping we can make it a little bit more interesting. Now, we've all seen a version of shrimp toast on menus at some point in our lives in our favourite Chinese or Asian restaurant. The origins of this humble dim sum food dates back to over 100 years ago, where it's said to have originated from Guangzhou, China. The Cantonese word for shrimp toast is Hatosi, with ha translating to shrimp and tosi coming from the English word toast. I do apologise if I've butchered that. Now, since then, it has been reimagined throughout different countries, incorporating different flavours and becoming a beloved food all around the world. It's time for a shrimp toast comeback. I'm going to serve mine up with a gorgeous creamy coconut sauce to dip in, but it all starts off by making our prawn paste. So into a blender with our fresh prawns. To this, I'm adding some egg white, which is going to help bind this together. For some seasoning, a little bit of soy sauce and corn flour to work alongside the egg yolks, which is going to give us a nice consistency to these prawn toasts. And finally, a little bit of garlic. Right, on with the lid and we're going to get blitzed up. Now, it's not exactly the most exciting mix, but I can promise you this is going to be full of flavour. You've got the sweetness of the prawns, the saltiness of the soy sauce, and then it's given a gorgeous texture from the corn flour and egg white. This is good to go. I'm going to get rid of my blitzer. And now it's time to talk about these toasts. So regular old sandwich bread is what we're dealing with here. I'm going to take off the crusts so that we have nice even squares. So this is looking pretty good. I've got about 4 little toasts here. So once you have all the little squares of white bread ready to rock, you're going to slice these into rectangles again. So nice even little rectangles. Now normally when you get these in a Chinese restaurant or in a Chinese takeaway, they come in little triangles, but I think to make things a little bit more sophisticated, I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but to make things a little more interesting, I've cut these into nice little individual rectangles, which now get spread with that beautiful prawn mixture. So you just want to spread it right to the edges so you get a really gorgeous even spread of this prawn mix all the way. Right, we have these little prawn toasts looking quite well at this point, and it does take time and patience, but stick with it because you're going to get left with gorgeous little prawn toasts. Now I have, as I've been working through these, been spreading the sides with a little bit of that prawn mix as well, just to make sure that my sesame seeds will stick as I dip them into my plate. And for me, I like the idea that you get a little bit of sesame seeds on the side, but you still see that prawn mix on the top. So just dipping the sides of these straight in those sesame seeds all the way around, and then place them on a little plate to be deep fried. Okay, we have a tray of beautiful prawn toasts ready for the deep fat fryer. They look pretty good and you can really decorate them whatever way you want. I have obviously put sesame seeds along the sides, but you could go all over if you want to go for extra sesame crunch. This is ready to rock. I need to do a bit of a clean down, and we also are going to make up a sauce before we get these deep fried. So, time to clean up. Now, the traditional way of serving prawn toast is not what I'm about to show you, but this does result in a gorgeous creamy sauce that is full of flavour and is perfect for dipping these little prawn toasts in. It is kind of Thai inspired, so I'm going to start off in a saucepan with a little bit of Thai curry paste. This is a green curry paste, but equally you could use a red curry paste if you have it. Little splash of oil going in here, just to get it alive and aromatic. And we're going to get this in and fried off just until we start getting those lovely fragrances in the kitchen. Now, this little sauce comes together super quick, and that's why it is worthwhile serving it alongside. As soon as that curry paste starts to become nice and aromatic, it is smelling wonderful in the kitchen right now. Turn down that heat. I have a little jar of coconut cream. If you can't find this, you can find the fat off the top of a tin of coconut and it'll do just the same. So we're gonna pop that straight in here before it starts spitting too much all over the place. And the great thing about this ingredient is just how rich that coconut cream is. It's full of flavor and it's nice and fatty too. So as soon as that starts to come to a nice steady simmer, we're going to lower down the heat And we're gonna let that simmer away, and just before it's finished, a last little squeeze of lime will bring that to life. So that's simmering away. Our next step is to fry off these little prawn toasts. So grab up a slotted spoon. I have a plate lined with some kitchen paper that we're gonna drain on, but the first little step is to get these prawn toasts in and fried off. So as soon as you flip them over on that other side, you get this beautiful puffed up mountain of prawn that looks so good with the sesame seeds. And the reason you're getting that lovely reaction is because of the corn flour and the egg white there. So it's really worthwhile adding. Just gonna transfer these out onto a plate, onto some kitchen paper, just to make sure that we don't get too much excess oil. And it really is important not to overcrowd the pan when you're cooking these, because otherwise you won't get that golden brown. The temperature in the oil will drop down too quickly and you won't get a nice even brown. So once you have one batch done, it's time to get on with the other. So our second batch is on the go. The last little touch here is to add a squeeze of lime juice into our sauce, which is reduced right on down. So this will add that little squeeze of freshness that will just elevate all those such a rich, dark flavors. Give that a little stir just to incorporate the lime juice. And I'm gonna continue reducing it down just while we finish off these prawn toasts, which do look like they're ready to be turned. The way to know that they're ready to be turned is that they will just get that gorgeous golden brown color. So pop them over, and that's exactly what you're after. That rich golden brown. Our second batch of prawn toasts look fantastic, so I'm just gonna pop these down. Right, we're in business. We've got prawn toasts, we've got sauce, and now it is time to serve up. So have a look at this gloriously green sauce. This is the perfect little dipping addition to these prawn toasts. You don't have to have it, but it really does bring it to the next level. So I'm gonna pop on these little toasts, just stack them up, nice and proud. And then that is it. You could add a little bit of spring onion just over the top, preferably not in the sauce. And then a last little garnish, which is again, not completely necessary, but looks great and tastes great too. A little bit of coriander. And for me, all that's left to do is try that gorgeous sauce. I'm not gonna ruin the beautiful dish, but I am gonna get some of the sauce. I'm gonna get some of that lovely prawn action. Oh man, that is just instant flavor. Not only are you getting it from the sauce, but you're getting that from the well-seasoned prawn in there as well. You've got perfectly crispy and crunchy golden brown shrimp toast. The little pops of sesame seeds on the side are gorgeous, but it's all about that sauce as well. You should totally serve this alongside. I am really happy with those. They look golden, puffed, and really great. If you want the recipe for this next level shrimp toast, you will get it in the box below. It's over on my website. Make sure you hit up the subscribe button and click the notifications bell to know when these recipes come your way. Of course, check out the full ClickPlate series where we have decoded some of the internet's most popular recipes. And until then, my friends, leave me a comment and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.